Hello, I'm Mike Adams and I'm Chief Executive of Purple. And today we will be covering top tips to support your teams working in office services. So if you are a staff member working in an office environment, we are hoping that this will give you some tips and hints about how you deal with disabled staff members or customers. So, tip 1. When talking to wheelchair users, talk to them directly, engage in eye contact rather than looking at the floor or the person that they are with. And it's interesting that Purple was responsible for the creation of Purple Tuesday, which is a call to action around getting businesses and organisations to improve the customer experience. And it came from an experience that I had as a wheelchair user when I went shopping with my partner. And it was a non-scientific experiment, but on one day we went into 27 shops. And in 23 of the 27 shops we went into, the people that we met, the frontline staff, either swerved the conversation with me altogether, or when they talked to me, they looked at the floor or over my head, or in more terms than other, looked at my partner when they were talking about what he wanted. And it's really important for disabled people to feel valued, to be seen as first and foremost as a customer. Tip 2. If a person has a visual impairment or is blind, ask if they would like written information read to them. Don't make any assumptions. And in a world of apps and gadgets, it could well be that they have accessed the information that they require prior to coming into your hotel, your shop, or your restaurant. So don't make assumptions, but always just ask. And if they need that information, they will very much say, "Thank you very much, I would be delighted." Tip 3. In a noisy environment, and we always talk in the run up to Christmas, where Noddy Holder seems to be the only song that is played throughout the entire day. And if you approach a disabled staff member, ask them if they'd like to step to a quiet place to start the conversation. So actually, in terms of the slide and what I'm saying, we're talking about disabled customer here, but it could be in an office environment, a fellow disabled staff member. It could well be in a situation where you just say to them, "Look," or they say to you actually, "Look, it's a bit noisy. I need to talk to you, but could we step 10 paces to the right so we can have that conversation?" And remember that 80% of disabled people have hidden impairments. So don't make assumptions about why they've asked you that question. They could have a range of impairments that mean actually talking to you in a calm and quieter location is their preference and is a way of them engaging or not engaging with you. Tip 4. Teach yourself hello and goodbye in British Sign Language. And for the last 2 years, when we have undertaken Purple Tuesday, so many organisations have got their frontline staff to learn hello and goodbye in British Sign Language using YouTube. It has had such a positive impact. And what I can tell you as organisations is once you've learned hello and goodbye, in about 2 minutes, most staff will teach themselves a lot more as well. And it gives a huge impression, a positive impression to the community that have hearing impairments or are deaf around being valued as a customer. Tip 5. When talking to colleagues with autism and or Asperger's, stick to clear facts rather than providing information that needs interpreting. So again, if you're in an office environment and someone asks a question about opening hours, you just need to be really clear and say the office opens at 8 and closes at 5, and on a Saturday or Sunday, if it opens at 10 and closes at 4, be explicit about that rather than saying something more generic like, well, it's open weekdays for these, and at weekends the opening hours is more restrictive. So that's what we ask you to do. There are just a few top tips in relation to working in office environments. We hope that that is helpful for you, and we look forward to seeing you and talking in the next module. Thank you.